2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see New York against New York. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. So New York wins the tip. Pass to Pippen. And taken away by Magic. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Back to Johnson. Fires for three. And it's Bird with the rebound. Here's Embiid. Teardrop shot. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. New York with the ball. Here's Nowitzki, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And for his size, Nowitzki's abilities as a shooter are really special. This guy can knock it down as if he played in the backcourt.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Embiid the screen. Bird drains it from 17 feet out.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow.
Merciless move by Scotty with the ball, completely unbalancing the defender.
And so it's New York.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Pippen, stolen by Magic. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Rebound by Anthony. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for New York. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Bully ball in action as Melo gets himself way deep into the paint where he knows he can score.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. No good on the triple.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more.
Oh, yes, sir.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Now here's Anthony. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. To the inside. And Yao slams it in.
Check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Here's Bird. Over Nowitzki. Outside for Davis. 5 on the clock. Back to Anthony. Pulls it from 20. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him.
Oh!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Outstanding job by AD to get close to the basket, get the ball in great position, and force the defense to resort to fouling him.
And New York making a change here. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
A shot by Anthony, nobody around. And again, New York with the triple.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The three from Davis. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Davis has got 5 now.
Confident shot from AD, committing to taking that jumper.
Out to Bird. Takes a 3. Goes back up. Here's McGrady. And Davis sends it back. That one misses. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. New York leads by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
New York calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
For 3, Durant tries again. And they go to the intentional foul. New York calls timeout.
Personal foul. First team foul. New York calls timeout.
It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Pippen. Driving the lane. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Here's Wembanyama. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
3-pointer, Bird. And again, New York with the triple.
3 points.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New York.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Now Anthony following the Porzingis miss from deep.
For as powerful as Carmelo is at times, he also can show you the soft floater. That time, beautiful touch.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by New York.
Here is Davis following the score by New York.
That size and athleticism makes it look easy. AD up on the rim.
Outside, Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Porzingis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Bird. Pippen with him. Embiid the screen. And again, it's New York.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Some nice passing by New York here. And then Durant with the jam.
And how about that? Snuck in off the baseline and then the sensational reverse.
How pretty was that? Athletic basketball with a little bit of flair mixed in. And so here is New York after the miss from Joel Embiid. Porzingis inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
That is a spectacular move. Over 7 feet tall, Porzingis handling things like a guard out there.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And a fast break now for New York. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. For New York, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
One shot.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
56 seconds left to play in the first half. Hardaway uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Durant wide open, he fires. Second shot opportunity. Can't capitalize inside. Outside Hardaway. Oden a screen. That's a 2 from Randall. Wembanyama with the rebound. Anthony with it. Picked up by Brown. Durant for 3. Here's Embiid. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Here's Hardaway. 16 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Randall. With 1 on the clock. It could go. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. New York ahead, up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's McGrady. On the wing, Burke. For the lead. Yao can't hit. New York with the ball. They lead by 1. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Brown. Defended by Bird. The kick out to Brown. And the block shot grabs it out of the air. Here's Sampson. Finishes the break with a slam.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. McGrady outside. Hands it from downtown. Now it's a 4-point New York lead.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Pass to Oden. Brown feeling out of it. That's good on the jump shot. And so Bird will bring it up for New York. Here's Sampson. He's guarded by Adebayo. Back to Bird. McGrady outside. Sampson's shot is off. New York with the ball. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. Off target with his three. And so here is New York. And it goes down 2 points.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
For New York, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. Both teams will make substitutions. New York leading by 3. It's Nowitzki on the wing. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Second team foul. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Nowitzki hits them both.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Booker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one's on Anthony.
Well, as a young, dynamic scorer, Devin Booker knows how to get his way against most defenders in the league.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, when it comes to desire to create offense, there's no cause for concern with Devin Booker. He's a natural scorer.
For New York, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. That one is off.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good. New York trails by 4. For 3, Booker. Booker with a 3. He is a knockdown shooter.
No doubt Booker has tremendous confidence in that jumper. Feels like he can score from anywhere.
Embiid from outside. Some nice passing by New York here. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Good on the shot.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now here's Bird. 7 points in the game.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now Curry. He has yet to score. Pass to Embiid. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And Embiid practices these shots all the time, which is why he's so good from this area.
Tipped away. Curry with the steal. And Curry throws it down hard.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
First personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That's good from Stephen Curry. New York calls timeout. reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. New York leads by just 3. We're going to step aside for just a second. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Here's Pippen. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard it down low.
They grab their own miss.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's Jokic. Pass to Wembanyama. Tries it again. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
AD has this ability just flat out take over games.
There's Porzingis. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Embiid with it. Now defended by Jokic. Outside for Davis. Anthony on the wing. Davis sets a screen. Goes up at the stripe. The shot by Anthony, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New York.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Here's Pippen. Porzingis with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Embiid the screen. Anthony with it. No good off the front iron. New York leading by 3. Pass to Jokic. Here's Porzingis. And Davis sends it back.
An impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks. And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Outside for Curry. Davis sets a screen. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
What work from Steph Curry gets open and makes it look easy. Wow. Well, AD defining the word clutch on that one. Huge shot there.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And New York making a change. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Embiid the screen. Curry outside. The 3 ball from Curry.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Count it.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Embiid with the steal. And Curry throws it down hard.
You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does Magic.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for New York. We got 33 seconds left in the game. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. New York calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the New York head coach talking to his team. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. Told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these. And all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You can bet that's what they're looking for this late